Sexual reproduction of Penicillium. Sexual reproduction seen only in the few species of the Penicillium, and in majority asexual reproduction or vegetative reproduction takes place, and it also varies. It may be isogamy or oogamy. This Penicillium species is a homothelic, that means both male and female gametes are produced in the same body, and the female gamete is the ascogonium and the male gamete is the antheridium. Any cell of the vegetative mycelium of the penicillium can develop into a ascogonium, the female gamete, and this ascogonium develops as a erect uninucleated and unicellular body, and the nucleus of the ascogonium undergoes repeated mitotic divisions and produces 32 or 64 nuclei. At the same time, the antheridium male gamete develops simultaneously along with the ascogonium. This antheridium develops from the neighboring hyphae or the neighboring filament of the vegetative penicillium, and this antheridium or the male gamete is also a uninucleated and unicellular body, and this antheridium coils around the ascogonium, which is the female gamete. After the maturation of both the ascogonium, that is female gamete, and the antheridium male gamete, the tip of the antheridium bends and touches with the ascogonium wall. The common wall of the point of contact dissolves. That means where the antheridium touches the ascogonium, the point where antheridium touches the ascogonium wall, that point will dissolve, and the two cytoplasms, that is antheridium and cytoplasm and ascogonium cytoplasm, then intermixed. But the antheridium nucleus won't migrate into the ascogonium nucleus. After some time, this ascogonium nuclei comes in contact with the antheridium nuclei. This ascogonium contains many nuclei because it already undergone repeated mitotic divisions, and it contains 32 or 64 nuclei. Now all these nuclei are mixed with this single male nuclei. Now this ascogonium divides repeatedly by the partition walls and forms the many cells, and each cell contains the two nuclei, and this condition is known as the binucleated cell, and because each cell contains the two nuclei. Some of the binucleated cells of the ascogonium projects out by the formation of multicellular ascogonium branched hyphae, whose cells are also dikaryotic. These the apical cells of the dikaryotic mycelium swells up and functions as a ascus mother cells. The apical cells of the binucleated cells swells up and functions as a ascus mother cells. This ascus mother cells, which contains two nuclei, undergoes karyogamy. Karyom is nucleus, gameme is fusion, to form a diploid nucleus. Now this diploid nucleus first undergoes meiosis and then undergoes mitosis to form 8 nuclei. These 8 nuclei, after accumulation of some cytoplasm, these 8 nuclei becomes ascospores, and a group of ascospores is known as the ascus. And during the formation of archegonium and antheridium, along with these two, some sterile hyphae is also developed along with these two. Now after the formation of these ascospores, all these sterile hyphae and ascospores all combine to form a round fruit-like body known as the cleistothecium. In this the ascus are arranged irregularly in this cleistothecium. These ascospores may be globose or elliptical or lenticular in shape. These ascospores are released by the dissolution of ascus and cleistothecium wall. Now these ascospores germinate on a suitable substratum by developing a germ tube, and ultimately a new mycelium of penicillium or vegetative mycelium of penicillium is developed. Flowchart of sexual reproduction of penicillium. Any vegetative mycelium can give rise to ascogonium. This ascogonium undergoes repeated mitotic division to form 32 or 64 nuclei, and along with the ascogonium from a neighboring hyphae, this antheridium or the male gamete is developed, and this antheridium is coiled around the ascogonium. Now this antheridium bends and touches the ascogonium. Now cytoplasm of these two get mixed, but the nucleus won't mix. After some time, this ascogonium nucleus comes in contact with the antheridium, and this karyogamy takes place and fuses to form many cells, and each cell contains a two nuclei, therefore binucleated cells, and these binucleated cells swells up. The apical cells of this binucleated cell swells up and forms the ascus mother cells. These ascus mother cells contains the ascospores. These ascospores and some sterile hyphae all get combined to form a round fruit-like body known as the cleistothecium. This, by breaking the cleistothecium, by breaking the walls of the cleistothecium, the ascospores which is present in the ascus comes out. On a suitable substratum, they germinate by developing a germ tube. Now this develops into a new vegetative mycelium or vegetative penicillium.